Our game tonight featuring the Miami Heat as they go up against the New York Knicks. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Here's what Miami has lined up on their schedule. On Friday, they'll be taking on Jaren Jackson and the Memphis Grizzlies. Then on Sunday, they'll take on Karl-Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks.
And that matchup against the Hornets, it's going to be game number 4 for them during the start of this NBA campaign. They'll want to get off to a hot start to the year.
So the New York starting 5, the 1-2 punch of Anunoby and Towns are inside for him. Jalen Brunson out there with Miles McBride. And it's Bridges in at the 3. And for the Heat, Wiggins in the front court along with Adebayo. Mitchell is out there with Powell. And it's Ware in at the 5 roaming the paint. Well, no doubt these players, GA, are eager to get this season going.
Listen, there's definitely some nerves, but it's mainly excitement. This is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
Now, Brunson, after Norman Powell missed from long range. Towns, high post. Here's McBride. It's stolen by Adebayo. Powell in the high post. Knicks with the rebound. Outside, Towns. And now just over a minute played here in the first. 5 on the clock. Bridges outside. Wiggins with some nice D. Adebayo passes to Powell. Towns against Adebayo. Mitchell a screen on Towns. Hands it from downtown.
And both teams here early on just a bit sluggish. It took what seemed like forever for that first basket to fall.
Now here's Towns. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
Ooh. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Eric Spoelstra and I got a chance to catch up for a bit. We talked about the matchup issues that Karl-Anthony Towns creates for defenses. Coach said the combination of size and skill make Cat a tough cover. If you put a center on him, he can beat them with his quickness or his perimeter game. And if you put a wing on him, he can overpower them in the post. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Now, here's Adebayo. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Now a moment to see the stats for Wiggins. Good season for him last year. Averaged 18 points per, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
Pass to Bridges. From deep, Brunson. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Mitchell. Anunoby sends it back.
Oh, man. OG Anunoby's versatility on the defensive end, so impressive.
McBride passes to Brunson. Over Adebayo. And it's Brunson missing.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
And when you watch OG Anunoby, what stands out most to you, Doris?
Oh, Kevin, you can't make me pick just one. I mean, this guy is elite on the defensive end of the floor. He's always going to give you great effort. And you better look out on the offensive end, OG Anunoby is starting to become a problem.
Here's Bridges. Following the basket by Bam Adebayo.
Boy, that mid-range area, he just didn't look comfortable, let's be honest.
Mitchell outside. Powell kicks to Mitchell. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Knicks trail by 9. Brunson outside. New York moving it around. Here's Towns. And just miss after miss right now. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Miami Heat. Powell. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Towns, the pass to McBride. Back to Towns. McBride on the wing. Just 3 to shoot. Over Mitchell. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Pass to Ware. Kicks it out to Mitchell. They set the pick. Over McBride. Again, the miss by the Heat. Knicks trail by 9. Bridges outside. Here's McBride from outside the arc. Bangs home the trifecta.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Higgins outside. Powell feeling it out a bit. Adebayo finds Ware. Back to Adebayo. Powell for 3. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
McBride passes to Towns. Now here's Brunson. Back to Towns. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. Offline with his 3. The Heat leading by 6. Inside. And Powell with the basket on the assist by Adebayo. Adebayo's got 3 assists tonight. In the corner, it's Wiggins. The three-pointer, no good. New York's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Brunson, good.
A guy like this with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
Mitchell with it. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Ware. Powell for 3. The Knicks pull it in.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Now Anunoby. He's guarded by Adebayo. Towns, a screen on Adebayo. Anunoby, good.
Boy, just tremendous concentration on deep range. OG Anunoby is really coming along as a shooter.
Mitchell passes to Wiggins. Adebayo down low. He's guarded by Anunoby. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Down low. Anunoby kicks to Towns. Here's Bridges. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Guys, this young man does such a good job keeping his balance on the way up to the basket. Mikal Bridges solid at keeping his composure.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Nikola Jovic is checked in for Khalil Ware. Jaime Jaquez comes in for Norman Powell. And it's Jaquez in for Mitchell. That one drops. He ties it up. The offensive skill set for Karl-Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
Now here's Towns, following the miss by Bam Adebayo. Pass to Jaquez. Shot clock at 6. Back to Wiggins. Shoots over Bridges. Again, the miss by the Heat. New York's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Hart the pass to Towns. Here's Jovic, defended by Hart. Pass to Adebayo. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it. Oh, great ball movement there.
Miami trailing. And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And Doris, you see the talent on this Knicks squad, but there's always been questions about the intangibles they possess.
What's fascinating, Kevin, is this team built slowly and methodically and with great patience. And then they took a couple of big swings. It doesn't result in a championship, and now you evaluate everything.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Yershani Abusele comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Jalen Brunson. Here's Jaquez. Still without a basket. To the inside. And Jovic gets it to go. Jovic has got it all tied up now for the Heat.
Boy, this is how you move the ball effectively. They're not just passing it around the horn. They are passing with a purpose.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting teams. Number 5, the Knicks.
Collectively, I mean, they had an amazing year at the free throw line. Sometimes free throw shooting can be contagious. And it seemed like everyone on their team had the hot hand.
Sometimes, guys, you need someone on your team who understands my job is to be aggressive, whether I have it going or whether I don't. And Jordan Clarkson is that guy.
Simone Fontecchio. He's checked in for Miami. Here's Jaquez. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Bridges for 3. Good on the triple. Bridges has got 6 points.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, "No matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind." Guys?
No quit. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Pass to Jaquez. We've got 1:23 left in the first. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Jordan Clarkson. The Heat shooting their first free throws of the game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
And he knocks down the first one. The Heat making a switch here. Powell's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Kolek's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from him, right? Excellence at the foul line.
Here's Bridges, got a piece of it. Here's Jovic. Here's Larson, sinks the triple. And it's all knotted up.
Oh, beautiful pass, my goodness.
59 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Bridges outside. Here's Kolek. Powell with the steal. To the paint. Here's Jovic. That puts them in the lead.
Pretty dime from Norman Powell. Listen, he wants to score it, but that's a great setup.
36 seconds left to play here in the first. To end the run, pass to Kolek. Here's Bridges, guarded by Powell. Bridges against Powell. Unloads from 9, off the left rim and out. Here's Jaquez. Now Jaquez, defended by Yabusele. There's the pick. Powell for 3, and that one released in time, but no good. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Heat lead by 2, and we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Miami.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
They've got Jaquez. Norman Powell is out there with Jaime Jaquez. And it's Larson in at the 2-guard spot. So that's who Miami starts the second with.
My goodness, that's just too clean a look. He takes full advantage.
Clarkson looking for an opening. To the middle, here's Yabusele. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Boy, outstanding pass and execution. They'd love to see Clarkson do that on a consistent basis.
The Heat leading by 3. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Pass to Jovic. Now Jaquez. 6 to shoot. Here's Jovic. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Hart. Bridges outside. Yabusele, a screen on Powell. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Miami's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Jaquez. He's got 5. Pass to Powell. Clock at 6. Count it. Good. And the Heat lead by 3.
Big-time athleticism and hops by Norman Powell allows him to get to his shot.
For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Left side, Clarkson. Good work there as it goes.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Jaquez. The 3. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Miles McBride's checked in for the Knicks. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Clarkson. Miami grabs the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Here's Larson. Powell outside. From outside, off the mark.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
Yabusele up top. Pass to Clarkson. Just 5 on the clock. A floater. Jaquez with the rebound. Miami leading by 4. Jovic passes to Powell. Over Bridges. Powell, that's good. Powell's got his 3rd bucket of the night. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Pass to Bridges. Some nice passing by New York here. Now, here's Clarkson. 6 on the shot clock. And he lays it straight in. Clarkson's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. So both teams making some changes here. Substitution on the court. On defense, New York. 4-point game. Here's Jovic, defended by Hart. Adebayo with a screen on Hart. Clock at 6. And Adebayo throws it down.
This is how Adebayo typically gets his points. Off the roll, off the lob, or off the glass.
New York's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Pass to Clarkson for 3. Clarkson missing again.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And here's Wiggins. And here's Adebayo, defended by Towns. From 11 feet away, the shot by Adebayo, no good. Knicks trail by 6. Zador's with his diverse offensive repertoire. Karl-Anthony Towns is a matchup nightmare.
Absolutely, Kevin. And the reason being, he's right. He's one of the greatest shooting bigs in history, but the man is a great straight-line driver. Good luck checking him.
A shot by Clarkson, no good. Our Heat leading by 6. Wiggins passes to Jovic. Banked in off the glass. Jovic has got 6.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
There's Clarkson. He has 6. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
6 to shoot. No good there. Great D that time from Powell. Pass to Jaquez. Here's Jovic. 9-point game his last outing. Adebayo finds Powell. Miami needs to get a shot off. A 3-ball. Bridges with the board.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Basket good.
Yeah, this team is at its best when Towns is looking to establish himself on the interior.
For the New York Knicks, they won their last contest against Cleveland. Powell for 3. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. Powell's got 7 points for the quarter. Knicks trail by 9. McBride passes to Hart. Clarkson outside, looking to end his cold spell, and that's 2 points on the layup. 8 points for him.
Yeah, Jordan Clarkson has made some tough 2s in his career, and he does so there.
Miami's gotten half their shots from 3-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Here's Wiggins. That one goes in. Wiggins has got the lead back up to 9 now for Miami.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
The Knicks have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Hart kicks to Towns, fires for three, finds the hole for the second time from the floor, now 2 for 5.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Pass to Adebayo, shoots over Towns. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 11 rebounds in the game. Now McBride. Right side Towns. It's stolen by Adebayo. Now Powell. Wiggins outside. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. Shot clock at 6. Drains it from 17 feet out. Adebayo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
From about the extent of Adebayo's range, just far enough to keep the D honest.
Ring shot on the way. That's good, and the Heat lead is cut back down to 6. They get the basket from Clarkson. And so it's Powell who brings up the ball for the Heat. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Wiggins. Down low. Here's Adebayo.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
Knicks trail by 8. Clarkson outside. Back to McBride. Hart outside. It's stolen by Adebayo. Here's Jaquez. Defended by McBride. Wiggins outside. Pass to Adebayo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Adebayo's got the lead up to 10 now for Miami. Now, here's Bridges. Covered by Wiggins. Bridges against Wiggins. Clarkson outside. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Powell. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. The Heat leading by 10. Pass to Wiggins. 1:33 left here in the second. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Most defenses want to protect the paint first. Great job there.
Up top, Hart. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
So confident in the painted area. Josh Hart understands how to score inside.
.112 left in the first half of the game. Powell outside. A three-pointer. Wiggins. Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. That 3 off the mark. Miami's gone for the three-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Pass to Jaquez. Miami no good on that time either. Knicks trail by 8. Bridges with it. Now defended by Powell. Bridges inside. Off with the layup. And Miami shooting in this game 45%. And there's the call on Karl-Anthony Towns. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
.15 seconds left now here in the second. Anunoby against Adebayo. 1 second left. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Guys, Bam Adebayo getting it done for Miami. For moments during that quarter, it felt like a one-man wrecking crew. It seemed he was doing everything out there. And we'll be back with you shortly.
And thank you for joining us, as with 2 quarters in the books, it's looking good for the Miami Heat. What's most important in a situation like this?
Staying focused, locked in, and not getting sick or distracted.
Yeah, like the kids on those smartphones, they're constantly on those phones and all those things, man. Not paying attention. Right, Jack? Jack?
Huh? Oh, so I was sending a text. What'd you say?
Kids these days. And now something we should probably touch on, Bam Adebayo. What a first half from him.
Yeah, once in a while, Adebayo will disappear on offense, but not tonight. He's calling for the ball and going at him.
He's the kind of guy you love to play alongside because he fills in a lot of gaps with his versatility and unselfishness.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys. He has been everywhere.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
GB, what would you say is the biggest difference between the regular season and the playoffs?
The level of intensity goes to a level that is so different than the regular season, Kevin. I say it all the time. If you walk into an NBA arena in the playoffs, the tension is so palpable, you could almost reach out and touch it.
Second half underway, and here's who Mike Brown's got on the floor. The 2 forwards, Bridges and Anunoby. Miles McBride out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Towns in at center. Now, here's Mitchell. Still scoreless. Powell for 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
What you love about Norman Powell historically is he knows his role is professional scorer.
For Miami, they had gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Free throw.
3 shots.
And he hits the first of 3.
Well, one thing there's no question about is that Norman Powell is a gifted athlete. Now it's about rounding out that game, particularly his shooting.
Good on the second free throw. Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Knicks, trailing by 10. The Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Bridges misses. The Heat shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Wiggins passes to Adebayo. They set the pick. Pass to Powell. Pocket 6. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team foul.
Well, Norman Powell knows his role, and that is to be aggressive on the offensive end. Great job drawing contact.
He will have 3 free throws.
He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. And he nails the third. Knicks trail by 12. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Brunson. Nice. Brunson working inside.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
Pass to Adebayo. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. For New York, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Back to McBride. There's the triple. Here's Towns. Out to Brunson. Goes back up. And it's blocked and erased by Powell.
Boy, a brutal start to the half. 1 for their first 5 attempts.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Ali LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Jalen Brunson is the engine that makes this team go, and he has sacrificed so that the Knicks could surround him with talent. He said, winning trumps everything that I do individually. I'll do my part to help this team try to get a championship. It's all about the journey, and I am happy to be a part of it. Back to you.
Yeah, you're right. Putting the team first. Thanks a lot, Ali. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Pass to Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down.
Oh, the electricity of Andrew Wiggins can really elevate around the rim.
Here's McBride, covered by Mitchell. Bridges against Wiggins. 4 on the clock. Bridges passes to McBride. Over Mitchell. McBride's shot is off. The Heat leading by 14. Here's Wiggins. Buries it down low. Wiggins has got 6.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now, here's Anunoby. Sinks the three-pointer. Anunoby's got his second bucket of the night.
Don't give OG Anunoby too much space, boy. He will rise and fire in the catch-and-shoot game.
DB, it's hard to believe that OG Anunoby is still in his 20s. He clearly has room to grow.
The league better look out, because OG Anunoby is starting to understand he can be a force on the offensive end. We already know he's a menace defensively.
Here's Brunson after the Heat pick up 2. And it's Towns missing. Adebayo passes to Mitchell. Back to Adebayo. Mitchell a screen on Anunoby. Here's Adebayo. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
And let's take a moment to look at some stats for Mikal Bridges. Last year, getting it done. Last season put up about 17 points per, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. And what a luxury for them to have someone like him who can absolutely fill it up coming off the bench.
I love it. He knows they're looking for him to bring immediate offense, and he very rarely disappoints.
Knicks trail by 17. Runs in the pass to Towns. Back to Brunson. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
McBride with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. Towns down low. He's defended by Ware, and it goes down 2 points.
Excellent pursuit by Towns right there. Get to work on the glass.
Mitchell passes to Ware. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Mitchell finds Powell. Here's Ware. 7 points in the game. Three-pointer. And Powell gets it to go on the assist by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Anunoby outside. Shoots the 3. Miami grabs the miss. Ware's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Wiggins passes to Ware. Outside, Adebayo. Pass to Mitchell. Trying to find Ware and gets it to him. Powell for 3. He can't get that one. Brunson with some nice D.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Now here's Powell. He's got 16 from 15 feet away, and the Heat get another bucket right there.
Boy, if Norman Powell does this kind of work on a consistent basis, look out, folks. He is cooking right now.
Knicks trail by 20. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Anunoby outside. Towns the screen. New York, no good that time either.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
And the Knicks with possession here. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Nikola Jovic is checked in for Miami. Jaquez comes in for Davion Mitchell. Hart, he's checked in for New York. Anunoby now top of the key. Towns a screen on Powell. Bridges shot good.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
Pass to Jovic. Here's Powell. Adebayo the screen. And that's good. Norman Powell for 3. Powell's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for Miami. Brunson, left side. Yep, that one goes in there. Brunson's got 4 points in the quarter.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
And here is Powell. He's got 21. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. Bridges has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Brunson scanning the floor. Off target from outside.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Loads it up for Adebayo. Towns with the steal. Brunson against Wiggins. And it's Brunson missing. Wiggins outside. Adebayo with a screen for Powell. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, you love to see Norman Powell be unselfish and find an open teammate. That's pretty.
Hart with the screen for Brunson. From downtown. Offensive rebound. That shot is off.
Boy, it's in his head right now. I mean, there is nothing working for this man.
Here's Jaquez. He's got 8. From the arc. Bridges with the board. The Knicks shooting poorly, just 35% so far. From deep, Brunson. Miami grabs the miss.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
Jaquez, and a miss there on the triple. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Anunoby left side. And the Knicks miss again.
We call that lockdown perimeter defense against an excellent three-point shooter.
Here's Powell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Miami?
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
And the first one at the line is good.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
And so Powell nails both of them. It would take a major comeback for them to get back into this game.
And the chances of that happening don't look good.
And finished off by Yabusele.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
New York shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. Smith checked in for Young. Good from Yabusele. 1:29 left to play in the third. Powell outside. Clock at 4. There's the screen. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Kolek, still yet to score. Hart with a screen on Smith for the 3. Kolek, no good. Miami leading by 21. Jovic passes to Powell. From down in the low post, it goes. Powell's got 16 points here in the second half. New York shooting a pretty low 34% thus far. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Clarkson against Smith. Hart outside. Yabusele setting a screen for Hart. Off target with his 3. Powell outside. With 1 on the clock. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Miami Heat riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Jaime Jaquez is out there with Powell. Then there's Jaquez. And it's Jovic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Miami. 2 on the clock. The shot by Jaquez, no good.
You know, things haven't clicked for him offensively, but other guys around him, give them credit. They're filling in the gaps.
McBride finds Towns. Looking to get it going. Clarkson for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, give Jordan Clarkson a ton of credit. He has worked tirelessly on this shot.
Now here's Powell. GA, just when you think you've seen it all. Last season, a father and son playing as teammates. NBA history continues to be made with the Jameses.
Yeah, LeBron and Bronny James taking the court together. And if other players can emulate the longevity of LeBron, perhaps it won't be the last time we see it happen.
Jaquez with the ball. Defended by Yabusele. Jaquez the pass to Powell. Pass to Larson. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
The player fouled on the act of shooting a three-pointer. My PA announcement for the administration of the free throws. The player was fouled in the act of shooting a three-pointer, and he will have 3 free throws.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third. TB1 complained about the review process. The longer the review, the more it disrupts the flow of the game.
That's exactly right, Kevin. You have the best athletes in the world competing at the highest level, and then all of a sudden it stops. And if the duration is too long, it takes the players out of rhythm. It drives the viewers at home crazy. This is something that us television people can go absolutely nuts about. Josh Hart hammering it down. That's a message right there.
The Heat leading by 20. Pass to Jovic. Here's Jaquez. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Shots good by Clarkson.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Adebayo is checked in for the Heat. Fontecchio's coming in for Jaquez. And New York with a change here, too. Kolic's checked in. Here's Larson. Powell outside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Knicks trail by 19. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Clarkson passes to Towns. And the basket is good.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
The Heat leading by 17. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Larson. Outside, Adebayo. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, those are exactly the opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Over to the left wing. Towns, the pass to Yabusele. And finished off by Yabusele.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious. Two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Here's Larson. Pass to Powell. Fontecchio. Jaquez with the screen on Clarkson. And it's Fontecchio missing. Knicks trail by 17. Here's Kolek. No good with the triple. The Heat have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. That's a 2 from Powell. It's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns has got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. It's stolen. Fontecchio. He's covered by Clarkson. Towns against Adebayo. Powell, right side. 5 to shoot. Here's Jaquez. And the shot goes down. And the Heat lead by 19.
You know, the assist is the key part of that play. The pace on the bounce pass, perfect.
New York's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Yabusele passes to Clarkson. Shoots over Fontecchio. Bank shot, no good. Heat have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Pass to Larson. Good ball movement here by Miami. Fontecchio lets the 3 fly, drains the 3-pointer.
Now, this is why perimeter defense is so critical. Everyone has a 3 they can drop on you.
And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for New York. Launches a 3. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. And it's Fontecchio in the corner. Misses the 3. The Knicks have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. It's stolen by Adebayo. Pass to Larson. Adebayo kicks to Powell. Adebayo with a screen for Powell. And Adebayo throws it down.
And how about Adebayo kicking it into high gear offensively?
Here's Kolek. Right side Towns. Towns is doubled. And Yabusele wide open, and he shoots. And no good. The try spell continuing for him.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And that one's good, Fontecchio.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Right side Towns. Over Adebayo. And it's Towns missing. Miami's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. The 9-foot shot. And misses it off the right side of the rim. New York shooting at 42% in this final quarter. Here's Kolek. Pass to Yabusele. 6 to shoot. Towns, no luck. The Heat have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. The shot by Powell, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And finished off by Yabusele.
Yeah, fundamental basketball here. Passes on time and on target.
And Miami shooting at a 46% clip in the fourth quarter. Inside, here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And it's been an efficient game for Adebayo. He's done a nice job finding the holes in the defense.
they've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Clarkson passes to Yabusele and finished off by Yabusele.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And it's the Heat with the ball. The Knicks making the shot. And just off the cuff, Doris, what do you think is the toughest part of the season?
I mean, for me, watching these players try to perform the final 2 to 3 weeks before All-Star game, there are so many things in play. Has it been an extraordinarily difficult season where you're just simply not winning? Are you trying to incorporate perhaps a player that came over from a new trade? And then also just the focus. Everybody's mind is, ooh, I've got a week vacation here. I can't wait.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Powell, the pass to Garden. Fontecchio from deep. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Bridges with some nice defense. Brunson against Powell. Steps back and fires. Here's Towns, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
I'll tell you what, it's hard to stop Karl-Anthony Towns when he's looking to score. He's got every trick at his arsenal.
Fontecchio, defended by Bridges. To the paint, here's Towns. It's rebounded by Jovic. Jovic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Jaquez. And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their systems.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it, just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Heat.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game, and I think ultimately that earned the W.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Bam Adebayo.
Well, I think his contribution clearly came at the defensive end, right? He came up with a bunch of huge steals. He was a menace all night long.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Here's Brunson after the made shot from Norman Powell. Bridges for 3. And it's Fontecchio with the rebound. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Now the Knicks with it. Bridges outside. They set the pick. Anunoby in the corner. Back to Bridges. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, standing by with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Drive home safe.
Well, I'm here with Bam Adebayo. Bam, your energy was felt tonight. How do you dig deep to give your team that boost?
Just sacrificing, just going out there, laying it on the line for my teammates, and just going out there and just, playing hard. That's what I do, and, it got contagious.
The hardest part is bringing that every game. Guys, back to you.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our Player of the